Can't believe it is already time to head back to the classroom because, Robert, it's been a warm day today. Folks are getting back from vacation, enjoying the final weeks of summer. So what can they expect for the weekend?
More heat and humidity. Maybe it's for the final weekend of summer vacation for you, or heading into the final week of summer vacation for you. I don't know about you kids out there. I hated back to school. I dreaded it. It was like the worst day of the year was back to school for me. But I digress. We haven't had a lot of rain lately, and as we look at the drought monitor, you can see a lot of the west and the upper plains dealing with severe drought conditions. Not so much in Arkansas, but finally, after weeks, starting to see some abnormally dry conditions across the eastern part of the state. Our area is okay, but this yellow might start to fill in if we don't get some decent rain amounts here in the next couple of weeks. I did some number crunching today to update you on where we are so far. We had a ton of rain to start the year and in the spring. Then the faucet kind of shut off. At XNA, we're just over 30 inches, an inch and a half above normal for the year. They're about 2 inches below normal for the year at Drake Field, and then 4 inches above normal for precipitation at Fort Smith. It really depends on where you are. We had those storms in the spring where some people saw 6-7 inches and other people just down the road didn't see anything. We're not seeing anything right now, maybe a couple of high clouds in our area. Most of the precip back across western portions of Kansas and well off to our east. And here's a look at our 4-box. A great evening, no matter where you look. Temperatures mostly upper 80s and lower 90s there in Poteau, Fayetteville, Rogers, as well as in Fort Smith. And here's a look at those temperatures for your neighborhood, mostly upper 80s and lower to mid 90s across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. We have a few locations where the heat index feels above 100. But the good news is when we look at our heat danger index, you really got to get into the far southern River Valley, Polk and Scott County, before it starts to get a little bit on the risky side to be outside for a considerable amount of time. Yellows and greens just about everywhere else, which is certainly not a problem. We are watching a quiet evening, and then tomorrow morning we might get clipped by a thunderstorm complex in Benton County, and then tomorrow afternoon we might see 1 or 2 widely scattered showers and thunderstorms to develop. Not everybody will see something. Most people, I don't think, will see anything, and then waking up Monday morning back into the mix of sound and clouds. Lows tonight for northwest Arkansas will mostly be in the mid 70s. Same thing in the River Valley. They'll be in the mid to upper 70s. A very muggy night for sleeping out there. Rebounding tomorrow into the mid 90s with heat index values once again flirting with 100 degrees. And as we take you into northwest Arkansas for our highs tomorrow, mostly lower 90s, about where we were today. So not a bad day shaping up, not a bad week shaping up. Don't let those chances for precipitation scare your plans off, because they're so low right now and so widely scattered. Really, it wouldn't cancel anything over it, but temperatures should be seasonable this week. If you're planning any outdoor activities, you should be okay. Maybe hitting the lake for one final time before the kids go back to school. River Valley, Jamie, you can see temperatures flirting with 100, but that's kind of where you should be for the second week of August.